Yo.
Yo, what's going
Yo,
on?
what's going on? Not much.
Let me just move this back. I'm on my phone this time using that stream thing app. How does it sound?
Pretty good.
Okay, good. Because I have also my headphones in, so I'm wondering if you can hear my bike at all.
No.
Perfect.
Not at all at this point.
Okay, that's excellent. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and play some music in the background. And let's see how that works.
So I don't know if you can see, I've got a ticker on the bottom. Cool, cool.
Okay, yeah, I can hardly see it. I wonder if I flip this. Oh, there it is. I can see it a lot better now if I flip this lengthwise.
So let's see if we can lift ourselves up to 1.6 watts per kilo.
Okay. Let me just make sure I can get some music. Mid-90s bangers. No, one-hit wonders. Let's go to hip-hop bangers from the 90s. All right. Got my music playing on another iPad. The phone's going on. I got stuff going all over the place.
I wonder if the audio from your music's going to come through clearly.
I don't know. Can you hear it at all?
Yeah, but it's not, like I can't hear the song.
Oh, okay. That's good.
No, all I hear is just noise.
Oh, okay.
Well, now it's kind of coming through enough.
Okay.
That you can totally understand, like you know what song that is.
Okay. So do you know who it is?
No.
It's Lords of the Underground. So I wonder if I turn it down just a little bit. How about there?
I mean, I can still hear it.
Okay.
But.
Oh, you know what? The lighting here sucks. Hold on. Let me try something. That's at 100. Okay, I gotta jump off my bike one quick second. Try this. Ooh. Okay.
Lighting's important.
Yeah. Okay, which one of the lightings looks best? That one? That one?
Yeah.
That one.
The one that's white.
That one.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I stole like the girls whatchamacallit? Phone ring or lighting ring. So I've always had it down here. So anytime I'm doing.
Shit, that's how much light you get from that thing?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's actually really
put
badass.
Mine on here. I have one. I just haven't put it on yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like total badass, man.
Because I'm right next to my desk. So I just turn my desk lamp to face me this way.
Right.
Which is why, like, my lighting's decent, but I have a shadow right here.
Oh, okay. Let me try and angle this a little bit. Turn that light there. Okay. Yeah, that works perfectly.
Yeah.
Bring that up a bit more. Good.
What are you at, 1.4?
Yeah, I'm at 1.4. You're at 1.6.
Yeah, that's the other
Is it?
thing I realized the other day is
Uh-huh.
because we have a slight weight difference.
Yeah.
On a course like Volcano Circuit, I have to hold a slightly higher watts per kilo because on flats it's just sheer wattage. It's not weight
Right.
per watts per kilo,
Yeah.
which honestly is fine for the day of because I think I can hold a slightly higher watts per kilo than you
Okay.
on a ride that's that long.
Yeah. Like as pure wattage, I've been starting to hold like 210 pretty easily now.
Yeah, but can you hold 210 for 3 hours?
Hour and a half, yes. 3, that's gonna be cutting it. And 210 will get me up to close to 2. So if we're doing like a 1.5, 1.6, which for me, I'm going right now at 1.3, and that's 153 watts, that I can
Yeah.
easily hold.
Well, what's your heart rate at right now?
132?
Okay. Yeah, no one said that for Ride to Conquer Cancer, you had to be at 85% of max heart rate.
Right. It's a ride. Just be on the
Yeah.
bike. To which, do you get your package yet? Because you can now
No.
go and request it now.
Oh,
Like
okay.
if you meet the minimum amount,
Which I
like your
don't think.
ride package.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. How much did you raise so far?
I don't know. I don't even think I've hit 1,000 yet.
Oh, then you know what? I only hit like what 420, and I got my ride
Oh.
package.
Okay.
Yeah, just check your email. They sent it out. I want to say either yesterday or Sunday, so you'll see it there. And if you
Okay.
register for next year, if you register for next year, put $25 down, you get the socks. They're putting out a
Okay.
15-year sock. So yeah, I went
Well,
$25 done.
on the stream, you can only see my knees, so
Uh,
if they had leg warmers, maybe.
ooh. Now, do you still have those armbands from many years ago? Did you get any?
Yeah, but I definitely am not. Oh, no, you know what? I don't have Ride to Conquer Cancer armbands.
Okay. Because I might wear one of them. I'm not gonna wear both. There's no way.
I don't know how you're going to wear any armbands if you're riding indoors.
Yeah, I have to steal a third fan, and maybe I might be able to. But
Yeah,
I
I
gotta
need
even
to get a second fan down here.
right. Yeah. But wait a second. If you're close to 1,000, you're gonna get like as long as you can just get. I think it's like $1,050. You get the ride jersey.
Oh, okay.
So you're like really close to that.
I think I'm not like close to 1,000. I
Oh,
think
okay.
I'm pretty sure I have more than 500,
Right.
but I don't know if it's like 750 or whatever.
Okay. Yeah, because if that's the case, then yeah, you're a hell of a lot more than me, and yeah, you'll easily get the jersey. But they were saying that even on the ride package kit, like they said they might throw in a couple of extra goodies. So I want to
Okay.
know what those goodies are.
I chose to ride in a cotton t-shirt again.
I'm using a Tech Fit shirt, and I found an old pair of my cycling shorts with a little teeny bit of padding. So I'm like, all right, let me check these ones out.
Wait, do you sometimes jump on the trainer with just regular shorts?
I've done it twice, and I didn't like it each
No.
time.
I can't imagine that being enjoyable at all.
No. No. I did have to change my seat, though, because I had a racing seat, and I
Yep.
changed it to an indoor. I had an extra indoor cycling unit, so I
Okay.
just changed that seat because it was more of a leather and a little bit more padding on it. But it did
Oh,
feel like it's ergonomic enough that I can use it for a long ride.
well, that's good.
Yeah.
I still have like the seat I've always had.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, it's not too bad.
Uh-huh.
But definitely after you get over a couple hours, you start to notice.
Yeah. Yeah. And then Steph bought me
Man.
some gloves
Oh,
because
okay.
my other gloves were completely torn to shit. I was like, holy crap. So she bought me some Lululemon gloves
Okay.
because she thought, like, I saw it in the store last week, and I was like, they don't feel too bad, but it's $42. You want to buy a pair of gloves for $42? And then I wasn't gonna buy it, so she ended up just buying it for me, and I tried it
Okay.
on. Tillo, they are night and day difference, man. Holy crap. And like I was making a ton of excuses like, oh, they feel a little too tight. I don't know if they're gonna feel good on the bike. Literally, I went and did 5K on the bike just to feel it. No numbing or tingling that usually goes into my middle finger, gone. Just because it's that leather, soft leather, and the padding,
Yeah.
I don't know what type of gel it is, but it's so much more comfortable. And like, fuck. All right, fine, I'll keep it.
I think we're looking at 9 minutes a lap.
Okay. Okay, so it's 9 minutes a lap. You're at 1.6. I'm traveling at 1.3. Heart rate's at 133. Like, usually it fluctuates between 120 and 135. So yeah, I can keep this pace for a while.
Yeah.
This is comfortable.
Which means we're looking at
What?
somewhere
3
between
hours?
3.5 hours.
Yeah. Now, are we going to take a break at any point, or are we just going to try and blast
So
100
it's
straight out?
225 hours, which is, yeah, 3 hours and 35 minutes
Yeah.
or 45 minutes.
Okay.
And then hopefully you get lucky and you end up with like this guy in front of us who was towing us for a while.
Right.
I'm interested to hear what this sounds like on the actual stream.
Oh, yeah.
Because the treble in the music is coming through like so prominently in my headphones.
Right. Oh, okay.
Like it's like a high-pitched whistling.
No way. Seriously?
Yeah. Depending on how you turn your head or what. I don't know what causes it, but
Right. You
Or
know
maybe
what?
it's just one more silent.
Yeah, okay, let me try this. I'm going to go with one earpiece, and I'm going to keep the one further away. Let's see if that causes any difference.
Oh yeah, I can't hear the music at all now.
Okay, so that's good to know then. I'll just keep the music, and just use one earpiece. So I wonder if I turn it up a little bit louder. Oh shit. What the hell happened? Messed up music! What did I do? Son of a bitch, Corby. Oh, there it is.
So this ride here should take us 45 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. If we hold this, and it
Uh-huh.
actually is 9 minutes a lap, then we're talking 3 hours and 45 minutes.
Okay.
Which, I mean, technically you can do without a break.
Right. At this pace, yeah, I just have to just make sure that I hydrate and fuel up.
Yeah, I mean, just bring everything you need down with you.
Right. Like today, I brought a bottle of water, and I was like, shit, how long is the 5 laps? Let me bring an orange juice just in case. But I don't think I'll need it.
And remember, for this to work, it's got to be both of us at 1.7.
Right.
Because if one of us drops off, then it's actually not 1.7, it's the average of the two.
Right. Okay. So
So
wait a
if one
second.
of
Right now,
one
I'm
of
at
us,
1.2, 1.3. Does that
yeah,
mean we're only averaging 1.5?
yeah,
Okay. So therefore, I got to bring mine up to like at least a 1.5.
yeah,
Okay.
to kind of meet us in the middle.
Right. Okay. So I think that's like what, 175? Yeah, 170. Okay.
Did you switch back to pure watts on your companion app?
Well, the problem is because I'm playing off my phone right now, I don't have my companion up and running.
Ah, got it.
So I got to steal the
So you have
other.
to do the math.
Yeah. Well, I'm kind of looking down in the bottom corner
Yep.
because I can see the wattage there, right? And because it's on the big screen, I just got to look down on that corner
Yeah.
and go, okay, so what am I doing right now? And then I wait for that to do the calculation on there. But yeah, it's about 170. That'll be kind of like my 1.5.
Yeah. And yeah, we don't have to be exactly the same.
Uh-huh.
It's one of those things where I should really only be like 0.1 or 0.2 ahead of you.
Okay.
Because this is flat right now. So on this flat, as long as we're both going 150 watts,
Yeah.
we're fine. Oh, it's picking your music up again.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Do you have 2 pairs of Bluetooth headsets?
I do, but
Yeah.
one, like all my other ones are like both over the ear. So the question now comes, if I want to speak with you
Oh yeah.
on a wired one, unless I kind of go headphones on kind of one overlapping one ear and then keep the other ear open. Like that might work. Or wait, hold on a second. I have my aftershocks. Maybe I should try it with my aftershocks next time and then
Yeah.
see how much sound travels through if I do the aftershocks and the AirPod.
Yeah, because I'm not sure on the day of what we would want to do.
Uh-huh. Okay, so going at this pace, we're cracking now in 8:27
Yeah.
or 8:30.
I mean, it's okay if we budget for 3:45 and end up at 3:30, right?
Right.
I'd hate to say, yeah, we'll be done in 3 hours and then run 40 minutes long.
Correct.
But psychologically, it's better to undershoot your goal a bit.
Yeah, we can say, look, we're going to try and aim, like our objective and our goal is to do 100K in 4 hours. So when people
Yeah.
start doing that, they'll go, wow, you're going to go 25 kilometers an hour for 4 hours straight,
Yeah.
right? Not realizing, like right now we're doing 31 easily.
Yeah. I mean, there's two climbs on Volcano circuit, and they're not really climbs, they're just inclines.
Yeah.
And those are really the only 2 areas where we have to be really paying attention.
Right.
Yeah, when you start, what are you pushing now? 1.5? Oh yeah, that's about right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think if you're just 0.2 under me,
Uh-huh.
you'll be in front.
Okay.
And then when the gap between us gets bigger than 0.2, like
Uh-huh.
where we are right now, where I'm 1.7 and you're 1.4, I'll be in front.
Yeah. Okay.
This is where we climb.
Right. So therefore I just got to bring my cadence up a little bit. So if I bring my cadence up to like 86, then I start pedaling at 1.8.
Yeah. So that's the thing is on the flats,
Yeah.
I have to be about 0.1 or 0.2 watts per kilo more than you.
Uh-huh.
And then when we get to a climb, 3% or greater, you have to match me.
Right. Well, note to self, I can't wear these shorts for the long ride. My balls are
Yeah.
already hurting. 'Cause, 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 'c This is 4.
What's your heart rate at right now?
134.
Okay.
136.
Your music's coming from in front of you, right?
Yeah. It's like off on a 45-degree angle.
Yeah. Try it behind you next time.
All right. Well, hold on. Let me just slide it right now. Right there.
Worry, that was the 27-minute mark that you moved it behind you?
Yeah.
Okay. Just depends on where the mic is on your AirPod.
Right. Now the other option is, if I'm gonna go with the single ear, I'll just go wired into my ear.
Yeah, you could do that too.
Yeah. And then definitely you won't hear it.
I'm just trying to figure out how our microphones pick up different sounds.
Yeah, that is true.
Because, I mean, the reason we do this is just to find out as much information as possible, right?
Right.
And that's not to say like we would never use music, but it's important to understand how different things pick up sound so that when we do use background music, where do we put it so it doesn't get picked up on the stream?
Correct. Oh, that's weird. My thing is saying 1.5, but I'm going at 180 watts. That'd be a little bit higher.
Nope.
I guess not. See, now I dropped down to 1.5. 1.6, I'm at 182. All right.
That's the thing is like you can't be like, remember this would be the first 5 laps of 25.
Right.
So
Right.
you would never want to be at a pace that's putting you at 150.
Yeah.
Right? Because it needs to be a slow build. So if it means that we're aiming for 1.5, then we aim at 1.5.
Yeah.
Right? Because the biggest thing is if we're going to try to get that badge, we have to manage both of our energy supplies, right?
Right.
To get us there. So this is our second lap in a row at about 8:20, 8:30.
Yeah, I'm eating 823.
Yeah. So if that means we chill at 1.5, like you are at 1.5,
right,
then it's 1.5.
All right.
And then depending on what our fitness is on as we get closer to the day, depending on how we're feeling that day, like if I push up to 2.0 on a climb, remember we're banded.
Yeah.
So if you want to stay at 1.5, I can bump up to 2.0 and I'll pull you up.
Right.
Vice versa, if I'm not feeling so good and you want to do some pulling on the flats, you just bump up to 1.7 and you'll pull me along.
Cool.
And really, it's about working together.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
And honestly, for Volcano circuit, I'm not too worried about the top being cut off.
Right.
Because if it's just the two of us,
Uh-huh.
it literally counts the laps on the left-hand side of the screen.
Yeah, and then you can see in the center, if we set it for 25 laps, right?
Yeah.
It'll just have the countdown as well.
Yeah.
Because you can set that up in the meetup, right? Like what your distance is or your time, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 5 laps on a Volcano circuit's like, depending on what you believe the lead-in is, the 5 laps is like 20.4 or 21.6 or 7.
Okay.
I just set it for 25.
Yeah.
So on the day of, I would just set our meetup as 105 kilometers.
Yeah, and then we're good.
Yeah. So I'm at 1.8 watts per kilo.
I'm at
My heart rate's starting to get over 115.
just now only over 115? Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. I'm pushing 176 watts, and I'm at 130 beats, which is actually pretty good because I'm talking with you, and I'm like, oh, this is fine.
And honestly, that's what it should be.
Right.
Like, it shouldn't be 4 hours of us being unable to talk.
Yeah. It's not going to be when we did Ben Top the first time.
Yeah.
That was painful, and it hurt, and it was ugly, and my resistance thing was on. It was just not fun. Did you see the Filipino weightlifter who got gold?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. But
That's crazy.
But I think the most popular Filipino athlete right now is that young little skater. She didn't place, but her enthusiasm and her energy
The
in
skateboarder?
skateboarding, yeah. She, like, the whole world is falling in love with her.
I've barely been watching.
Oh my God. What are you doing, man? You Mr. Sports?
I've been following. It's just hard to support IOC sponsors.
Ah, true. Well, if it's any consolation, Lululemon is a sponsor.
Yeah. It's tough. I don't work for Lululemon, for one.
Yeah. But, yeah, I don't think anyone has Under Armour.
No. It's too expensive. It's too expensive to be a sponsor. And, like, that's part of it, too, right? Like, that's part of my issue of supporting the IOC specifically.
Right.
I have no problem with the athletes. I have every ounce of respect for all of the athletes because, you know, at varying degrees, we all have that experience, right?
Right.
Devoting big chunks of your time to some sort of athletic endeavor. So we understand, we know what that's like. I mean, we don't know what it's like at the Olympic level, but we have that experience. So, like, I have all the respect in the world for the athletes, but good Lord, the IOC. Yeah. It's just a disaster. And then the federations aren't doing, like, they're not doing themselves any favors either.
Right.
So, like, that part of it is tough. But am I excited as hell to watch people who don't regularly get the opportunity to compete at the highest level actually compete at the highest level? Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Because, like, I don't even care to watch men's basketball.
Well, they haven't won a game yet. The U.S. men's.
Yeah.
Just saying. But yeah,
But, like,
I hear you.
I've no, like, what? There's no need to watch men's basketball because that's not the pinnacle.
Uh-huh.
Olympic gold is fantastic, but I'm pretty sure everyone would rather win the Larry OB.
Right.
The Europeans, I get it. Like, there is some allure to Olympic gold.
Uh-huh.
But if I'm European and I'm not in the NBA, I'd rather win EuroLeague.
Right.
So from that point of view, like, sure, even the cycling, right? Even the cycling, Olympic gold's great, but you'd rather win the Tour, the Giro, or the Vuelta.
Yeah.
Right? Like, some of these sports have that.
Right.
But like a weightlifter, this is it. A gymnast, this is it.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate because the IOC is messed up as it is. They're the ones that are giving, you know, that Filipino weightlifter they're giving them an opportunity to live their dreams.
Yeah.
Like, it's the IOC that's giving them, the gymnast, the ability to live their dreams, the skateboarders to live their dreams.
Yeah.
And in 4 to 8 years, IOC is going to be the one giving cheerleaders the opportunity to live their dreams.
Right.
So that part I get, but like, geez, do I wish that cheerleading didn't need the Olympics because Worlds makes a crap ton of money? I'd rather have that happen.
Right.
Right? I'd rather cheerleading not need the Olympics. I'd rather bowling not need the Olympics. And bowling is fucked up in its own right because they actually have a professional tour and they still can't make it work.
Jesus. Do they have enough countries representing in bowling?
No, because bowling's not an Olympic sport, which is why it makes me laugh when half my Facebook feed's like, yay, cheerleading is an Olympic sport. And I've got all the people I bowled with for years just being like, and we're still not an Olympic sport.
Right,
and
because
it's because
I think the big thing is you got to have enough country representation first to set up all
which bowling has.
Okay.
But they can't get their shit in order. They can't get their shit in order. They can't get international bodies to agree. They can't get national bodies to agree. They can't get national bodies to act like sporting federations.
Right.
They can't get their athletes to act like athletes.
Okay.
Right? Because like there's been this massive shift, right?
Issue.
There's a massive shift where like cheer when we were in cheer, which is like 15 years ago now.
Right.
It was just big dudes.
Yeah.
And big it didn't matter if you were big jacked or big boned.
Right.
You just needed to be big.
Yeah.
But today, if you're a tumbler, you're jacked. If you're one of those exclusive stunting guys, you're jacked.
You're jacked.
Like, you all look like athletes. Everyone looks like an athlete.
Yeah.
But the best bowlers in Canada, I mean, one's super skinny. A couple of them are super skinny, but the others don't look like it. They don't look like athletes.
Right. But the other thing is, are they actually doing like physical training to get stronger?
No, because you don't have to. Like, you can still like, and that's the thing. That's the hard part is you can be, you know, by all accounts, morbidly obese. In the medical definition of morbidly obese.
Right.
And you can still be one of the best bowlers in the world.
Mm-hmm.
which is, you know, that's the reality of the sport. But you want to be an Olympic sport, look like an athlete.
Right. Because I was just going to think, what sport you don't have to have strength as your big thing? And I think archery, right? As long as you can keep a steady hand, fire the
Yep.
damn thing.
But they all still look like athletes.
But they do look like athletes, and they train like athletes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing that kills me is I've always had, like personally, I've always had an issue with judged sports.
Right.
Which is difficult for a sport like gymnastics because gymnastics undoubtedly deserves to be in the Olympics.
Uh-huh.
But it would be so much better if there could be a, you know, a more empirical way of deciding the winner.
Well, I think gymnastics they've done a better job, but I do hear you because there is compulsory things about you must land within this zone or else you're deducted. Right? If you land here, you're not. Are your feet together? Are your toes together, right? So they're looking at...
Yeah, but then you get to the point of gymnast A and gymnast B both took a small step back.
Right.
It's up to a judge to determine whether, like, whose step back was less bad.
Right. Yeah.
Right? If it was gymnast A stepped back 6 inches and gymnast B stepped back 7 inches, gymnast A, who only stepped back 6, has the higher place.
Point. Right.
Like, that's what it should be, but it's not.
Yeah.
Or, you know, even if it's everyone do this vault, with this entry onto the vault, this exit off of the table, and these tricks in the air, then you could say, who landed it with no step?
Right.
Who landed it with, you know, a step within this range?
Right.
And then whose peak of the vault was the highest?
So here's where...
And then everything would be, like, measured.
But here's where that will now become stagnant. How do you have creativity in the sport if everyone is doing the exact same thing?
Yeah, and that's, I mean,
like, it will kill the sport.
That's where the gray area is, right? Is because there's such a creative element to it.
Yeah, because if I can do a half turn, and someone does a full turn to get onto the vault to then jump off, that's a lot harder. I should give you the bonus.
I think that's the thing, though, right? Is it creativity that moves the sport forward, or is it, you know, the fact that everyone's able to do a half turn? The first person who's able to do a full turn wins. But then you end up in the situation where athletes start putting themselves at risk, right? Because they're trying stuff that they're not supposed to try.
Right. So therefore, you get the bonus. Like, you do this, and you get the bonus, and you crucify, like it's in cheerleading, right? They crucify you on execution. If you don't execute, you're gonna lose a shit ton of marks. So it makes no sense to go for a higher elite skill that you can't hit. You're gonna get crucified. So therefore, do what you can clean and get those points there.
Yeah. And I mean by that, and that's how you're able to manipulate the scoring, right? Is you have to make the choice between it's risk versus reward.
Yeah, exactly.
The same way basketball teams have to decide, do I shoot a 3-pointer or shoot a 2-point shot?
Right.
But like I said, I'm not disputing that that gymnastics should be in or figure skating should be in.
Right.
It just makes it hard when you exclude sports that have sheer counting. Like, it's just, did you score more than the other guy? Yes.
Yeah.
You win.
But then here's the thing, and this is the problem with bowling, as you mentioned, is it athletic? does it give opportunity for all countries and tons of people to go and get involved?
100%. More so than equestrian.
True. Very true. Very true.
That's the thing is, literally bowling has everything checked off except for the part where none of the national federations, none of the national federations can get their shit all together.
Is there a world championship for bowling right now?
Not really.
Okay, well, there's your first problem right there.
Well, no, but they have a professional tour. You don't need
Professional
one.
tour is different because remember, these are amateur athletes. So there has to be some type of meaning. Yeah. What sport only has professional and that's it?
Basketball.
No. Well, they just opened
Soccer.
it up now.
Cycling. But that's what I'm saying. Like everyone, like it's allowed now.
Right.
It used to be the argument years ago
that you have to be an amateur athlete.
Yeah. But it hasn't. That hasn't been an issue for 20 years.
Right. So the only other thing I can think of is, are there, I guess, regional, and when I mean regional is like a North American championships for bowling. Is there a world championships for bowling? Are there?
Yes, but it's not a single organization.
Oh.
You have all of these like fragmented bodies that want to hold their own worlds.
Yeah.
It's like how cheer used to be.
Right.
Before the ITU happened.
Yeah.
So we're about to finish five laps plus the lead in.
Okay.
In about 52 minutes.
50 minutes, yeah.
Yeah. And then after this 52 minutes, then you start adding 45 minutes, 45 minutes, 45 minutes, 45 minutes.
Okay.
Give or take a few minutes here and there.
Right.
What's your heart rate at now?
137.
Okay.
Yeah, this is fine.
I mean, we say it's fine now. Talk to me on the 4th repeat of this and the 5th repeat of this.
Right. Like I have a feeling at some point when we do that 100K, I may have to come off the bike and just stretch my nuts. Yeah, I think that will be the big thing is just in the saddle for the 100K, like straight.
Yeah, we'll have to like figure that one out because I think you're going to be able to be off the bike longer than I will.
Right.
Like I could use a break too, but I think I would have to get on the bike. I'd have to get back on before you would be ready. Yeah.
Right. Well, it'll just mean if we keep at this slower pace, then literally it'll be like quad stretch, hamstring stretch. Okay, my balls feel good. All right, jump back on. Or the other thing is I just change the padding. Like I just get better, like a seat cushion.
Or do, segments where we're actually not in the saddle.
Yeah, that's the other option. Like I've been coming out of the saddle a couple times already here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but definitely wrong bib shorts.
Yeah.
Definitely wrong shorts.
Luckily for me, my newest pair of bib shorts is also my thickest pair of bib shorts.
Oh, nice.
So I know which ones I'm wearing.
Right. Oh, you know what? One thing we should find out from the ride is if they have a ride avatar jersey, a ride kit.
Oh, yeah. On Zwift?
Yeah.
That would be cool.
That'd be awesome.
So you want to do 10 laps next week?
Yeah.
I'm guessing we have to slowly build to this.
Right.
And then the week before, don't do any volume, and then build up to whatever day we decide to do the ride.
Correct.
Ah, shit. Did we cross through the thing already? Yeah, we did. Damn it.
We did? No,
Yeah,
why
I
am I
think so.
seeing still 0.6?
Yeah, but it's because I set it at 25 kilometers.
Shit, right. Damn it.
I
totally
missed it.
it.
I wanted to see like what kilometer marker it exactly was.
So I want to say like, well, we'll see it on the video.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking 24.
Oh, no, we won't, because it's cut off on the video.
Oh. No, but you'll see the arch. You'll see what's when we go underneath the arch, right?
Yeah, but we won't know what was it 24.1, 24.3,
Oh, yeah.
because that's cut off on the screen.
You could kind of do it because you can look at your marker on the right side.
Oh, yeah, it's on the right side. No, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. Like now we'll have to squint, but we can find it.
That's fine. Yeah.
Oh, look at that marker.
So 5 laps was 54 minutes.
Yeah.
53 minutes, 52 minutes.
All right.
Whew. Oh, I'm at 25. I'm stopping, Corby.
Oh, yeah. I'm done.
I actually tried to ride this morning. I tried to race this morning.
I saw that. I was like, you're going in for a race and then you want to do a group ride? Are you nuts?
No, I didn't finish the race because I was trying to race during a conference call. And it was a conference call I thought I could kind of like just, you know, kind of half listen to.
Right.
And then like 12 minutes into the call, it was like all of these questions and all of this stuff started coming through. And I was like, oh, shoot. I gotta jump off the bike. I was fully middle of the race. My heart rate was at like 158. I'm like pushing 2.5 watts a key. Like I'm going.
Right.
And then I had to jump off the bike because I was just like, I can't not respond to some of the stuff that's coming through.
Right. That is
so I was like,
funny.
I gotta jump off. That's why I messaged you and I was like, hey, Corby, I'm going to end up riding tonight. You want to ride?
Okay, so that makes total sense. Because I was like, when you said, oh, I want to ride, I was like, why does he want to ride after doing a race? Because usually he's tanked. But I was like, okay, maybe it's just a video and we just need to go test out some logistics. Fine.
So funny. Is audio on? And I can't turn it off.
Oh my!
I might have been screwing up the audio this whole time.
Can you hear this song in the background?
A little bit.
Do you hear the backbeat? I'll wait for the chorus and you get it maybe a little better. Do you know the song?
No, what is it?
Or the jingle? Hold on, I'll wait till it gets to the chorus. It's The Price is Right. I was like, how the hell?
Yeah, it is.
Like, I was like, how do you mix Price is Right?
That's hilarious.
Yeah. I've never heard this song.
I mean, these DJs are wild.
Yeah. All
That
right,
was
I'm
cool.
gonna get to 26.
Oh, are you really?
Yeah, I'm just coasting. Oh, wait a second. Why am I coming up to the thing now?
Huh?
Hold on a second. I'm coming up to the marker now.
Yeah, because I think the lap ended at like 22 something.
Yeah,
If you're
yeah.
getting to 26, you're probably at the end of the 4-kilometer lap.
Right. Yeah, I'm coming right up to it right now.
Yeah.
For the 5. Or no, for 6.
When?
Yeah.
Tell
I'm
me
gonna
when
be
you cross
completing
it.
5 minutes. I'm crossing it right now.
25.9 kilometers?
Yep.
Yeah.
So there's a 0.9 lead in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no. 25.9. No, it's 1. Because you did 6 laps, so that's 24.
No, did I complete
Um,
6 laps? Because no, I'm starting my 6 laps now. So I
no,
completed
you've
5.
done 6. No, I
Oh,
completed 5. You just
you completed
completed
5.
6.
No way.
Yeah, you just completed the 6th lap.
Oh. Oh, okay.
So then it's 6 laps. 4.1 is 24.6.
Mm-hmm.
So that means, yeah, it's like 1.3 kilometer lead in.
Okay.
So yeah, 1.3 kilometer lead in, 4.1 kilometers per lap.
Yeah.
Man, I'm hearing sound through the phone.
What sound?
No, like I'm hearing our audio through the phone. So I'm wondering if it was feedbacking on the stream and I just didn't hear it.
Oh, I don't know.
Because I don't remember hearing audio through this phone when we rode last.
Okay.
So let me see. I'm going to end this broadcast. Thanks for
Okay.
tuning in to Zwifting with Josh and Corby.